So after we have finished from importing the required libraries that we are gonna need to build our project, so the next step here we have on our pipeline is to load the data. So how can we load the data? Today we are going to learn how we can easily import a data set into Google Colab for your data analysis and machine learning projects. Whether you're working with file on your local computer or Google Drive or even an online resource, I'll show you how you can quickly load your dataset into Google Colab and start working with it. So mainly we are going to use Pandas. As we have imported earlier, it's a powerful library for handling data and Colab built-in tools for seamless file uploads. By end of this video, we'll see how we can upload our CSV file that we are going to use with a few lines of code. So let's dive in now. So the main, we are going to write only one function that can read your CSV file. So I have my file here, as you could see, which is in heart disease. You can just simply just drag and drop it to your heart disease. Since I have it, so I'm not gonna upload it again. So let's now start by writing a function that could read our CSV file that we have received from the hospital. We'll start by defining a df, which is the data frame that we are going to store our data in. And that data frame will use the read CSV file to store all of our Excel data or CSV file data into df, which is a data frame. .csv. By that, we were able successfully to load our data and store it on df or on a data frame. Now let's see what our data frame contains by calling a head function just to see the first 5 rows of the data frame. It's useful for quickly and to inspect your data within Google Colab. So let's run this code. As you can see that here is our main data frame that we are gonna use to build our machine learning model. We are going also to discuss about how we can create a data dictionary so you can understand each of these variables in case if you don't have any medical experience. After you load your dataset into Google Colab, you might notice a panel on the downside or the section suggested recommended plots. These are visualization that Google Colab automatically suggests based on the data types and patterns detected on your dataset. If you click here on View Recommended Plots, you would wonder why Google Colab would give me these plots. These are used for EDA or exploratory data analysis. These recommended plots are designed to help you explore and understand your data quickly. It visualizes the data, which allows you to identify the patterns and trends. Example of that, like correlation or distribution, as you could see the age distribution here. Also, it could help you to spot the outliers or the anomalies on your data, as well as it might help you to understand the distribution of numeric columns, as you could see on these plots. Also, it can assist you to, identify the relationship between different variables. There are some common types of recommended plots include like histograms, like this one, scatter plots, like this one, box plots, also like bar charts, which you can see on the sex or gender plot. Pair plots, it's not here already. So how we can use them? So when Google Colab suggests a plot, it's likely based on your data set and columns. You can simply just click on any of these suggestions, and Colab or Google Colab will generate a visualization and corresponding code for you. This feature, it's useful because it saves time by suggesting commonly used plots based on your data structure. You can also customize the plots based on your needs. So let's click on this one, for example. You could see that Club has provided you the plot, so you can use it for a new report or just to understand the data. As you could see that this is the distribution of patient age by heart disease diagnosis. Also, there is also a useful function here called generate code with DF. Once you loaded your dataset into a data frame, as we have did, and we've saved it onto DF, Collab offer an option to generate a code for common data frame options. It's used for like automating common tasks. It provides you code snippets for common data manipulation tasks such as previewing data sets, displaying the first few rows as we have did, like DF head or data frame head, or a summary with your data set, which is using df.describe function. It also could detect and fill missing values like filtering rows or removing duplicates, as well as it could generate like basic statistic, visualizing correlation and extra. Also, you can notice that, let's see whether Google can conduct a data transformation for us, like creating columns or merging or pivoting the data. But how it can help us? It could save us time and effort. The code generation feature provides you with a quick access to basic operation and visualization without having to type them manually. Also, it could be considered as a learning tool for beginners. This can be a great way to learn common data operation and understand how to work with pandas, for example. Just the generate code with your existing data frame. Let's try to ask Google Colab to just describe the data for us, and let's see what code it could generate to us. If we click here or enter, or you could see that there's Google Colab trying to generate a code to us. As you could see that it has generated df.describe function. Let's run it and let's see what are the results. So here it has described all of your data, target variables, some details that you might find interesting, like the mean or standard deviation, minimum and maximum. Also, let's try to find, for example, the correlation. And let's also ask Google Colab to plot it. As you could see that Colab has generated a code for us to find the correlation between our variables within the dataset, and we even ask it to plot it. So let's run this code. Let's see what are the results. This feature is very interesting since it, could enable us to have faster exploration. The recommended plots allows you to quickly explore your data visually and gain insights without writing a very full code from scratch. Also, it helps us on learning and prototyping. As you could see here that Google has helped us to find the correlation matrix of features and its uh, relation with the dependent variable. So as I was saying that it could help us on learning and prototyping. Like for beginners of people learning, data analysis might be some tough task or to generate the code. So these feature help really beginners or even a professional to find any errors in their code. It's an excellent learning tool helping you to understand the basic data operation and visualization. Also, you can use it to ask Collab to generate code for the repetitive tasks, such as checking for missing values, or creating histograms, as we could see earlier, or filtering the data, which can save you time and reduce the human error that is involved when doing an EDA analysis.